Welcome to Triumphant Over Trauma, where resilience reigns and women rewrite their stories of victory after trauma. I'm Gina, your guide on this empowering journey. With a mission to help women overcome trauma, I'm here to inspire you to cultivate a positive mindset, embrace self-love, and find peace. Join me as we celebrate strength, reclaim power, and triumph over adversity together. Have you ever found peace in isolating yourself after trauma? At times, it can feel like a protective cocoon, a shield from the world that's been overwhelming or hurtful. Isolation can offer a sense of control, a quiet space to start healing. But when we rely on it too long, isolation can also become a wall that blocks the path forward. At some point on the healing journey, connection becomes the key to moving forward. It's a bridge back to yourself, to others, and to a life beyond survival. Imagine a life where connection becomes a source of strength, lifting you beyond what you ever thought was possible. Today, let's explore how embracing connection can transform isolation from a state of solitude to a foundation for growth, resilience, and joy. Isolation has its place in the healing journey. Initially, stepping back from people or situations that trigger memories of trauma can help you find peace. It's an opportunity to reflect on who you are outside of the chaos, to rediscover values, dreams, and goals. In isolation, you're able to understand what you need and want for yourself without the noise or interference of outside opinions. Isolation can be a way to regain strength, ground yourself, and piece together parts of you that may have been lost along the way. But at a certain point, isolation can start to hinder more than it helps. The walls we build to keep out hurt can also keep out love, support, and new experiences that encourage healing. When you start to feel the need for connection, it's a sign that you're ready to take the next step forward, to expand your healing into the world around you. While isolation may provide initial protection, human connection gives us the courage to face life with renewed hope. Supportive relationships offer safety, validation, and encouragement, helping you to see yourself through the compassionate eyes of others. It can be transformative to realize that there are people who genuinely want to be there for you, just as you are, without judgment. Positive support networks can be lifelines during difficult times, helping you shift from survival mode to a place of thriving. When you start to build these connections, you're able to see your worth reflected back in a way that you may not have been able to on your own. Through connection, you learn that you are not alone, that others have walked a similar path, and that they want to support your healing journey. You begin to trust, not just in others, but in yourself and in the possibility of a future that feels safe and fulfilling. Connection is, quite simply, the glue that binds your healing journey, turning fragmented pieces into a cohesive and beautiful whole. Let's talk about 5 simple and clear tips to help you start to embrace positive support networks. Tip number 1, identify your values and set boundaries. Start off by identifying what qualities you value in relationships. Qualities like trust, kindness, and honesty. Knowing these values helps you recognize which relationships align with your journey toward healing. It also lets you set healthy boundaries, ensuring that the connections you form are supportive rather than draining. Boundaries create safety, allowing you to connect with others without compromising the peace you've worked so hard to build. Boundaries also help you to gauge which connections genuinely serve your growth and which do not. Tip number 2, start small and take it slow. If you've been isolating yourself, stepping back into social interactions can feel intimidating. Start small by reaching out to a single person, whether it's a trusted friend, family member, or support group. You don't have to share everything all at once. Start with small interactions, then gradually open up as you feel more comfortable. Remember that building trust takes time, so allow yourself to ease into connection at your own pace. Every small step counts and contributes to strengthening your network of support. Tip number 3, seek out like-minded communities. Finding a community with shared interests or experiences can provide a powerful sense of belonging. Whether it's a support group for trauma survivors, a wellness class, or a creative workshop, engaging with people who understand your journey can also be incredibly affirming. Being part of a like-minded community helps you recognize that your experiences are valid, giving you the confidence to share openly and realize that you're not alone. These communities can become places of encouragement, acceptance, and growth, providing a safe space where healing is celebrated and supported. Tip number 4, practice open and honest communication. Connection deepens when you're able to be open and honest with others. This doesn't mean you have to share every detail of your past or bare your soul immediately. But practicing honest communication about your needs, boundaries, and feelings can help strengthen the bonds you're building. By being open, you create a foundation of trust that encourages others to be equally supportive and genuine. Over time, this practice helps you develop relationships built on respect and mutual understanding, which can be especially healing for those who have felt misunderstood or invalidated in the past. Tip number 5, celebrate and acknowledge the growth you see in yourself. As you begin to build connections, take moments to reflect on your journey and celebrate the courage it took to step out of isolation. Notice the ways connection is helping you grow, lifting you out of dark moments, or simply bringing joy back into your life. This reflection reinforces the benefits of connection, reminding you of your progress and encouraging you to keep reaching out. Healing is a journey, and every time you step forward, whether by sharing, listening, or supporting others, you are contributing to your own growth. The importance of supportive networks extends far beyond the initial healing process. As you continue to grow, these connections will offer strength, encouragement, and perspective. Support networks remind you that life is richer when shared with others who celebrate your victories, no matter how small, and offer comfort during challenges. Embracing connection helps you transform adversity into a source of strength. It creates a community around you that empowers you to face whatever life brings with courage, resilience, and hope. Healing often brings in solitude, but it flourishes through connection. Each supportive relationship adds strength to your journey, allowing you to transform from merely surviving to truly thriving. You are not alone in your journey, and by connecting with others, you'll find a source of resilience that grows with each step. Today, we delved into the transformative power of connection after trauma, exploring how isolation, while protective initially, eventually needs to give way to meaningful relationships that support healing and growth. We discussed how embracing connections can offer safety, validation, and encouragement, and looked at 5 practical steps to begin building a positive support network. From identifying your values and setting boundaries to celebrating your growth, each tip is designed to help you shift from isolation to connection and create a community that lifts you up. As you move forward, remember that healing doesn't have to be a solitary journey. Embracing support networks allows you to weave resilience, courage, and joy into your life, ultimately empowering you to turn your pain into power. Let these connections inspire you to trust in yourself, make changes, and embrace a future filled with hope, strength, and love. Thank you for joining me today on Triumphant Over Trauma. If you have found this episode empowering, please follow, leave a review, and share it with others who may benefit from it. Together, we can create a community of support and strength. This is Gina, signing off.